Hey, it's July 7th. Just gonna take a look at the Van cherry tree. It's a sweet cherry, and it's one of my older trees. It didn't make too many fruits this year. I think it did set a lot of flowers, but I didn't have a pollination partner. I had a Stella here for a couple years, but it died last winter. So I planted a new tree right beside it. This is white gold, but I just planted it this year, so there was no pollination partner for the Van. It did set probably 40 or more than 50 to 100 cherries, but it wasn't really enough to net the tree. It takes me a couple hours to pull a net over this giant tree. Anyway, the birds have eaten most of what was on here. There's just a couple left now. You have to look pretty hard to find them, but there's a couple cherries in here. And yeah, so a bit of a bust for this tree, and I didn't put the effort into netting it, just there wasn't enough cherries. But cedar waxwings have been in here, and robins, and I did even had some raccoons too. Well, so one night they got in here and knocked all these leaves off and some larger branches. I think they were trying to climb out to some of the limbs, and they've knocked some of the branches down and snapped them in the tree. I did try some, they're called orchard socks. They're like a nylon, tiny little nylon. And they're made for apples. You put them over the apple. But you can see those couple got thrown on the ground here. So they do not stop a bird or whatever from getting the cherry out of there. It looks like they might have ripped right through it. Not bird proof. They're designed to keep insects off of apples, but I thought I'd try to save a couple cherries, because these ones that you see, where's that one? There's a white one in here, yeah. That one, and then even that other red one that I showed, they're still quite a ways off of being ripe. These Van cherries need to be pretty dark purple. So some of those would have been ripe already by now, but they've all been eaten by the birds. And these ones probably will get eaten by the birds when they turn ripe enough. Anyway, quick update of the Van cherry tree.